Hey everyone, Groggy here. Today we are reviewing an album called Mayhem by Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata, aka Lady Gaga. I'm sure you all know who Lady Gaga is. As the biggest pop star of the late 2000s and early 2010s, Lady Gaga has transformed the dance pop music scene and currently is still influencing artists today. She is one of the biggest pop icons to have ever existed and one of the most celebrated and influential artists of the modern time. Albums like The Fame Monster, and Born This Way revolutionized the pop and disco scene. Those albums ushered in some of the most recognizable hit tracks like Just Dance, Poker Face, Judas, Bad Romance, Paparazzi, and Telephone, my personal favorite out of those tracks that were listed. Over these last few years, the Mother of Monsters has been quite active in the movie industry. She produced a soundtrack for Top Gun Maverick and also Joker 2. Side note, I enjoyed Top Gun Maverick, but I didn't really like Joker 2 that much. In my opinion, it was kind of boring and they shouldn't have ever made a sequel. It's been 5 years since Gaga's last proper album, Chromatica, was released. Chromatica was a solid album despite having a few low points on the record. There are many catchy and nostalgic moments on the record with much to love. Okay, now on to this new record. In Mayhem, Gaga rewinds back to her core values. The songs are overall much edgier, darker, and weirder than the ones off of Chromatica. In a way, Gaga in Mayhem sounds like an iteration of Fame Monster era Gaga. Mayhem spans over 50 minutes long and consists of 14 tracks. There is much to love about this album. The first half of this album is filled with lush and exciting songs that are experimental and showcase Gaga's creativity. The record kind of falls short in the second half. Progressively, especially towards the end, the record gets more and more weak and tame. The Mayhem actually ends kind of short, sadly. Overall, Mayhem is a very solid record. I'm kind of bummed out that the second half of the record isn't very strong and isn't nearly as good or as strong as the first half. Despite the second half not being so great, this is one of the best projects that has come from Gaga in a while. I enjoyed this record very much and I'm glad that peak Gaga is back. This record is a great return to form. And because of those reasons, I'll give this album a score of 70.2 out of 100. Thank you all for watching this review. What are your thoughts on the album? Leave a comment down below for what album I should review next, and check the description for a full review on this album. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and Groggy out!